I'm Taylor Graveman, and I'm a senior here at Spearfish High School. I'm currently 21-0 with 21 pins. Recently, our girls' team has had some pretty good competition. We're holding up pretty well with some of the top-tier teams in South Dakota, so that's pretty nice to see this year. Along with that, we're moving up in the rankings, and our girls are improving and learning new technique and how to be more comfortable with the positions, along with their wrestling capability.
I'm Jayden Werlinger. I'm a freshman at Spearfish High School. The season pretty recently has gone well for both me and the team. Not only are the girls climbing up as a team in rankings, but individually, minus a few people who are hurt. But with them back, I think we can get top 3 spot like last year.
Hi, I'm Maraia Kruske. I'm a senior here at Spearfish High School. As of right now, my record is 15-2. Recently, we've been going to a lot of hard competitions for our team. We have a pretty new team this year, so a lot of these competitions are pretty hard on them. We're suffering through some injuries right now, which is pretty difficult. But our team overall is doing a good job at training and just focusing and making their marks on the wrestling teams, and all of them are climbing in the rankings. I'm pretty proud of all the new girls that we have this year. Candace Mitsuda is doing an amazing job this year. She's ranked as a first-year wrestler, which is pretty impressive. As of right now, we are going to our conference tournament this weekend in Lead. Pretty excited to get back out on the mat. Couldn't wrestle last weekend due to some injuries, but other than that, I'm pretty excited to see where our team goes this season.
We're visiting with Joel Martin at Spearfish High School, the head girls wrestling coach. You know, this is the 3rd year that the sport has been sanctioned for girls. It's really taken off here in Spearfish, doing a great job with the program. And, wow, even you got your own program this year separate from the boys.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dwight. I appreciate that. Yeah, we do. We separated our teams out this year. Cody Powers, who's been an assistant coach with the boys for many years, came down with me, and we're the head and assistant coach. And, yeah, we have, at one point, we had 20 girls out for our team. I think we're at about 18. We've had, a couple that decided not to do it, but we had a couple from the middle school that came up. Total, 6th grade through 12th grade, I think we sat at about 32 girls this year, which is really good. I think last year, 6th grade through 12th grade, we were at about 10 to 12. So we almost tripled our numbers. So, I mean, it's really grown in this state. I know that I think I saw one unofficial number for South Dakota was, I think, a little over 400 girls. I think last year it was maybe a little over 200. So it's really taken off in the state, and there's some other programs around the area. It's nice to see Belle Fourche, Douglas, Lee Deadwood now has about 6 or 7 girls. The Rapid City schools have, Stevens has about 20, 18 to 20. Central has 8 to 10. So, I mean, the numbers are growing great around here, where last year, I mean, outside of our team, I think the most was 2 or 3 on some of those teams. So it's been a great thing to see these numbers grow.
You know, Coach, the girls that talked to this video first are doing really well. What kind of an impact do those girls and their success have on the others?
Well, Taylor Graveman and Maraia Kruske, I said it before, they're kind of the pioneers of this sport in this state. I mean, those girls, those two have wrestled probably since 3rd or 4th grade. And, I mean, I think all the girls know those 2 girls throughout the state. We go to a meet, and they're talking to all the, not all of them, but, they're talking to a lot of the girls constantly. They know a lot of the girls. A lot of the girls know them, because Taylor obviously is ranked on a national level, and Maraia has wrestled for a lot of years, and people know her. So those 2 have done a tremendous job, I think, not only just for our program, but for our state as well. Recently just read an article that was a girl from Canton that went to the Olympic Training Center, and she credited Taylor and Maraia for helping her wrestle, and just that she knew them, and just that was kind of a neat thing to see. So I'm pretty fortunate, lucky to have those 2 on our team, and they've obviously helped our numbers grow tremendously. They helped in the preseason get some girls, stomp the halls of the high school, and we had some try-it nights, and they helped out. So those 2 have really helped our numbers tremendously. My hat's off to both of them.
And for recent competition, those girls, along with the others, doing pretty good.
Yeah, they're doing great. We've had a couple tournaments. Started off the Bismarck tournament beginning of December. I believe we were 4th up there. Taylor won it. Maraia got beat by a very, very good North Dakota girl. She's no slouch. a girl from Bismarck. Then the next week, I think we got third in the Rapid City tournament. Kind of saw some of the same teams. And again, Taylor, first place, and Mariah was second there, were our top two performers. But we had a lot of girls that had some great placements there. I mean, that Rapid City tournament was a great team effort. Got snowed out of Colorado, unfortunately. We really wanted to go to that tournament just to see some different competition. So that was kind of a bummer that we missed that. But then we came back and went to Sioux Falls, Lincoln over Christmas. Won that tournament, so that was kind of neat. That was their first official ever. That Floyd Farron tournament has been going for, I think, 48, 49 years, and this was the first official girls tournament. We won that, so that's kind of a nice little history piece, I guess. And Mariah and Taylor both won that tournament. We had Candace Matsuda won it. She's a freshman this year that's come out. Her and her sister. Matilda had a pretty good injury in Rapid and is out for a while. But actually, Candace Matsuda at that Floyd Farron tournament was named Outstanding Wrestler, which was really good to see. So I mean, and then just on Saturday we were at the Bride of the Monster. It's called. It's the Preschel Mid Dakota Monster Tournament. Ended up in fourth place. I tell you what though, the girls wrestled great. I think it was the top 6 or 7 girls teams in the state were there, and we were fourth. And you know we didn't have Mariah, so we missed out on about 20, 25 T points. If she'd have been there, I think we probably would have been safe to say we would have gotten third. So very happy with our girls this past weekend. So some really good competition. Jayden Werlinger, who did an interview here earlier, she has been doing a great job. She made the finals last week at 142, and that was the best I've seen her wrestle all season. So she's really starting to come into her own as well.
All right, Coach, always great to visit with about the Spartans girls wrestling program.
Absolutely. I always appreciate you guys coming up. Thanks a lot, Dwight.